Alrighty, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I'm going to go turn the heater on because well, it's 20 degrees Celsius inside, so it's not too bad. But I went out to get my hair cut and get some vitamins a little while ago, and I turned the heater off when I left because I thought the day might be warming up. And then I get in here and it's all freezing cold, and I look at the thermometer and it's like 20 degrees. I'm like, oh, it's not too bad, but still turn the heater on anyway because I am a big baby when it comes to temperature. I really like to have my temperature where it should be. So here we go. Now, first things first, we finished laying some pipes. Well, we're still laying pipes, but we're almost finished. In terms of the temperature differential, we reached where we need to do, 10,000. So both of these guys running full speed, doing everything they can. And I was a little bit worried that this guy wouldn't be actually doing enough, because you can see it gets up to 10 and then 8 get used instantly. So one transport pipe is barely enough to keep this guy running, which is actually nice. But yeah, and this thing as well, you can see it's got two different casting bars in there, and it seems to be able to cast two of them at the same time, which is awesome. So that means that, yeah. And this should be fine. Having a single pipe going out for this stuff should be fine. So, yes, that does mean that we can have two more of these blast furnaces on the same continuous casting basin, I believe. I believe we should be able to do that. But right now, chromium is no longer that big of a problem. If we go up to this chest, 377, boom, that's a lot. That's a lot. So what I've done is I went over here and I removed all of the chromium from these chests, and I've left all the molybdenum in there. So this guy is only smelting molybdenum now, which is awesome. And I'd like to finish off the other two blast furnaces for this, get it running at full speed, and then we won't have to worry about chromium anymore. How fast is this? 218 meters? That's ages away. So we have... Yeah, get out of there. Nah, get out of there. Friggin' power. I don't know if I'm going to bother doing the elevator up to the surface for chromium, because we spend so much time down here anyway. I'm not sure if it's worth it. We're not setting this up to be sort of a complete like surface base. Like we set all this up and then we can dick around on the surface for a million years and not have to come down here anymore. I feel like we're still going to have to come down here because this is where all of the stuff is, all of the little bits and stuff. But we are done here. Since this thing charged up, it shot the laser over to that Lancer, which destroyed everything as far as I can see. So we got this whole area clear now. We got the ceiling clear. We got everything clear, and it doesn't seem to be encroaching that fast around this side. Doesn't seem to be. So I feel like we don't need a massive amount of laser defense over here. But that may need to change at some point in the future. So anyway, what I'm saying is that I'm feeling pretty happy about all this sort of stuff. So let's go get some more battery power. And then we're going to go up to the surface and we're going to figure out the block stuff, the new blocks that we need to make. It's getting a bit tiring killing all these guys, but I'm going to keep on doing it. Damn, these guys are pretty fast actually. I think that guy just lunged for me as well. Yeah, you lunged, but you didn't lunge fast enough, and so you die. Organic rock, man. I still remember, before I was even casting, like, organic rock was so hard to get. And you actually needed it for smelters and stuff like that, like the basic smelters. But we are so very far past that area. So, we've already got the thing that we need. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. We got this guy. And we somehow managed to pick up a plant. Again. Freaking plants, man. I swear to God. Swear to God, just get rid of all the plants, will you? Please, just get rid of all the plants. What do we got going on here? 128. We have got to be... There's still a decent amount coming up here. There's still stuff coming up the pipe. What the hell is going on here? There's a whole bunch of missing blocks. But we shut this system off. We totally shut this system off. Very, very strange. Oh well. Somehow it's been growing again. I don't know how this has been growing again. I really, really don't. This is empty. This has got some stuff in it, but who cares actually? How is it that you've got stuff but you're not pushing it into the belt? What the hell? Oh, it is. It is in the belt. It's just hidden. Okay. And you're not stealing from that chest, are you? You better not be. You better not be. Hopefully it can't steal from that chest. What we might have to do is do this. Just to make sure that there's nothing in that chest. I don't know how that's going to work. Hopefully my own lasers aren't doing anything with this resin, but I don't think they will be. Okay, so we're almost clear of all this stuff. They haven't quite got down to the corner bits, but that's fine. Whoop. Whoop. Looks like they're getting some of it. Like some of these blocks are in range of the ablator, but not the liquefier. Which is, oh, well, what did I just see? What did I just see? I thought I saw a hole down here, but I was wrong. Seems like the only holes we're having to worry about are the ones at the top. Which, to be honest, I'm not too worried about, because if they start breaking through that a little bit, we got so many resin ablators and stuff like that that they get destroyed pretty quickly. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't be worried too much about that. But the show must go on, as they say, and I think we will need to keep this show rolling. Although, I really, really, really want this system to be slower. I really, really want this system to be slower. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. So... we go... we need a... what we really need is a really, really crap laser pointer. Like a really, really, really crap one. I'm thinking something like this guy. Let's get that guy and let's shove that down there. And that can be our route. Of course, the downside of this is it's going to build up this battery anyway, so... or this battery. So, what we need to do is... F3, 7 that... Well, don't fall down, please. So we left a gap here. Make sure we fix that gap up properly. Go in this direction. Excellent. The problem is this has such a big power storage cycle, so it has such a huge amount of power that it can store. So even if I do something like this and put it like that, it's hitting this directly now. Nah, I don't think that's a good idea because, yeah, as I said, it's got so much storage in it that it doesn't really matter how fast we do it. Although, you know what? Let's do it anyway. Let's leave a tiny little guy here. I know that'll stop the ore from being cut down as well. So what is this? Distance of 10. So if we suck all of this out, just suck it all out, absolutely suck it all out. Let's just hold myself up here, and at the same time let's drain this battery, so that battery will be completely and utterly drained by the time we get down there. Oh, this is a nice way to drain our batteries. Just continuously drain them. 2. Yeah, alright, so you are completely drained. This guy, still pumping some stuff. You need to be completely drained. The easiest way to completely drain you is to rebuild you. There you go. Now you're completely drained. So now, we get rid of this. You got a bunch of power at the moment, but you will eventually run out of power. How much does it need to matter move something? 65, 64, something like that. Holding one ore. 80. So apparently it needs 80. So there we go, that got sucked in. Some resin got built. And yep. Now it needs to generate all the way up. So that is incredibly slowing down the amount that resin is being generated. And I feel like all these machines are going to be enough to handle that resin amount, hopefully. Let's actually suck some power out. Need enough power to get up and out of here. And then maybe we can go down and maybe there will be enough. No, that's right, we're not. We're going for the blocks, aren't we? We're going for the blocks. So what did we need for the research? Let's just hit this. So magma bore. 256 Hairymuppet machine blocks. So we're going to need some more thingamybobs. Let's do a test first, but I think regardless of how the test goes, we're going to need more. So 4, 5, 6. Where's our Hairymuppet gone? I don't want to mess with that tab. So let's go into this tab. I feel like we never use the purple guy, so let's just get rid of it. Goddamn freaking bosses, man. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. So what we do is we have a little hopper and we have a thing. We need a thing. The thing can go right here, and I hope I have one. We need a merger thing. I don't have one. My inventory is probably full. Yep, my inventory is definitely full. All of the shit that keeps getting stuck in there. Come on. We got 3 different things. It's going to clear out one. Is it going to clear out the other 2? I don't know. It'll probably get stuck and it probably won't clear out either of them. Damn this stupid garbage thief not being able to output into proper chests. But anyway, let's make sure we pick up all the construction paste, any ore, a little bit. So that's at least 1 or 2 slots that just disappeared. And now we need a thing. A zipper merge.
Crafting.
So where be the zipper merge in my inventory? Before, I feel like it can be here, right here. I don't know if we'll automate this system again because I don't know how many of these blocks we need, so it may not be that much. Desire is 15 power per second. So you get a thing. And then you get a big chest here. Remove only, add only. How much are these? 1 and 1. So let's go 1 and 1. Zipper merges them. Go away progression. Okay, so that produces 2 of these blocks, which is sweet. So how many did we need? 256. 256. So let's just put 1, 2, and 1, 2. That's going to give us a total of 6, I believe. Yep, 6. So now we need 250, which means we need 125 of each ore, which means we need to go down to Mr. Cold Caverns and get some. And hopefully there should be 35. Hopefully there should be 35. 95, that's even better. I'm not going to worry about chromium at the moment because we've got a bunch of that, so that's all good. But yeah, molybdenum is definitely not that good. Not that good at the moment. Especially since we want to build another 2 chromium blast furnaces, which would be really nice. So, what did we say? 125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5. Okay. Excellent. And thank God this thing doesn't need like 1,000 power per second or something retarded like that, because that would suck. So that's going to give 256 blocks. So we take a bunch out and we keep taking them out until we've got 56. Because then we can let this guy fill up. Absolutely fill up. Okay, so where are our Hairymuppet blocks? That's a chromed block. That's a magnetic machine block. God knows why we have so many of them, but we do. Hairymuppet blocks, there we go. So we need 56. And then we can sit back and let this run as fast as it needs to run. 2 seconds to build a block. That's not bad. I feel like that's slower than these machines. So maybe if we were going full on, we would, you know, do something. I have a feeling this is one of those recipes that is screwed around by having rapid or by having some other mod that makes it produce 2 instead of 1, because I'm sure the original game probably produced 1 just to make it more painful. Okay, so 56 in my inventory for Hairymuppet blocks. We might as well just dump these guys in, and then 200. Now that destroyed a fair amount of my molybdenum supply. So what do we do about that? I feel like we need to start thinking about where we push molybdenum up to the frozen caverns. And if we have a think, so molybdenum is over here somewhere. So we want a hole to come up. I feel like this is an okay place for the hole, so -4, -54. -4, -54. Let's see if we can go down there and make that hole happen. -4, -54, -4, -54. Ah, there's so much light. So much light. Compressed sulfur, 457. That's a lot. I don't have any in my inventory to dump down here, but yeah, this guy obviously doing a great job. -4, -54. I still should have some laser pointers here. No. Whoa! Son of a... What the hell are you doing to me, you stupid piece of crap? Suddenly decided... Oh, maybe I was getting stuck on the edge of a rock or something. Anyway. -4, -54. -4, -54. 54. Negative 54. Let's just do it at that point. I feel like we could do it a little further towards that location, but let's just keep the plan. Let's just keep the plan going. So, should be around here somewhere. We're surrounding out of space. I don't feel like I need chromium bars. Or, actually, I don't feel like we need super ledges. We used one of them, and now we don't need to use any more. So, drop clear all, drop none, radius 1, height 1000. Yeah, might as well keep it at 1000. Why not? So that's molybdenum. Feel like we'll steal all that. We get a laser. Now, what I want to do is -4, -54. We are going to go up and we're going to double check those points on both the cold caverns and on the surface again. So -4, -54. Just to be absolutely certain that we're not going to blow a hole in a geothermal generator or some stupid shit like that, because, yeah, stranger things have happened. 4. I feel like I may have put this in the wrong spot. So -4, -54 is right here. Huh? Maybe it doesn't matter. I was going to have it over here. If it's over here instead, who gives a shit? So, -4, -54 is fine. So let's go down to the cold caverns, where I hope that it'll be fine. I hope that it'll probably end up in the middle of a mountain or something. So, well, that's the wrong one. Wrong one! Whoops-a-daisy. We want the first one, don't we? There we go. So, -4. Okay. It's over here somewhere. Right in that mountain, actually. So we could probably do some smelting here. We clear out this area and do some smelting there. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's go down and get that thing running. Run. Get that shaft carving out. Oh man, I think one of the smartest things I ever did was seriously to hack that mod, hack Flexible Games mod to make it only use 1 power for the excavator, because otherwise I would be waiting like 5-6 hours for these shafts to actually go and get themselves done. But now it's easy as, and I don't even have to use the best guns. Okay, you want to go over there instead? No, we don't want you to go over there. We want you to go up like this. Get me up there, damn it. Get me up there. Okay, so why don't you go like that? Okay, then you need to be right about here. No, there. Actually, rather than digging all this out, we only do one at a time because I'm picking them up as I'm putting them down. And then we can do this, and we could put a battery on top of it. And now this guy, radius 1, height 1000, clear ore, drop none. I think molybdenum was heading in the other direction, so I don't think we're going to chew out any molybdenum. Looks good, and there's nothing else in this direction I can think of. Maybe we might hit that 5 million nickel vein, but I'm starting to care less and less, to be honest. Geez, full already? Alright, well, we're not taking another stack, because that's just ridiculous. We'll never get that much smelted. Ever, ever, ever. On that setup, that temporary setup. Because that's constantly running out of power. That guy is. Alright. Do a quick squiz. Let's see how those fancy things are going. Storage full. I'm pressing the Q button. I'm not picking anything up because I got too much crap in my inventory. Is this finally where we get rid of all of our stuff? Hey, all the rock's gone. I remember we had like 5,000 rough-hewn rock in my inventory. Now, every single bit of crap is gone. 200 Hairymuppet machine blocks. Wee, look at me, I'm flying. Ouch, I'm falling. So, we go over here. And then we chuck. Oh, actually, we should chuck them into another chest. Hairymuppet blocks. And you have 200 left. So that'll go nice and quick. And then we can find out. Well, the only research we got left, I think, is after this. We got a couple of things. We got lights in the dark, which I think we need. And we've also got the tier 3 drills, which we definitely want. I don't know what those guys need, but yeah, getting some tier 3 drills, absolutely 100% gonna be awesome. So let's go and see if we can get some molybdenum. 67. Not quite as much as I was hoping, but still decent amount. Yeah, this is having a lot of problems with power. A lot of problems. We only got one laser coming out though, so it's only getting like 1,000 power per second. Am I making that noise? I'm not hitting anything. Maybe that's my bones making that little clicking noise. I don't know about my bones anymore. They don't seem as strong as they used to be. I'm getting old. Getting old and worn out and blah 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 blah. Alrighty. Give me some things. We should probably save some of this for molybdenum processing actually, but I feel like I can just let the game run in between, get a whole bunch of molybdenum going out. Let's just get chromium. So chromium done. Casting pipe. How much of these I got? 35. 3 bends. I feel like that's probably enough. That should get us all the way there. Yeah, that little clicking noise, I'm pretty sure that's my hip or something. I'm like 32, 33 years old, so I'm not that old, but still. Failed, null, non-null, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. You guys are running full speed. This guy running 10,900 power per second. So, what we do is we want a space. I feel like we should have a space just to be safe. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we're gonna have to cut some of this stuff out. Now, of course, I'm cutting a hole in my damn floor as well. The trick is when you're cutting stuff out is to aim at more of the stuff you want to cut out behind it so that you don't need to do anything crazy. So get up there. Get up there. No, stay up there. Stay up there. Damn it. Damn it. This is so shit and not at all what I intended. Ah, there we go. So there we go. Alright, what's your problem? You are 3 by 3 by 3. Done. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay. We're gonna have to do some interesting things because I don't want the transport pipes to block all of these lasers. So yeah, I might have to do some interesting things. 3. Get you a lens. What? Have we been putting polished chrome lenses in these guys this whole time? I was saving those for the bloody things. Because that's overkill. We don't need polished chrome lenses. In fact, do you have polished chrome lenses? Alright, we'll get rid of you. Because you only need 2 of these if you got polished chrome lenses. Damn, I totally did not realize that was happening. That has just totally screwed me over. We've been putting those lenses everywhere. Like, freaking everywhere. Oh well, I guess we'll just build some more. If we need to build some more. Yeah, so you do not need to have one of those fancy lenses. Yeah, it looks like we've used about 10, 11 of those in weird places. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Let's go up and let's craft lasers out of those lenses so we stop doing that. Okay. We need to look at the other guns as well to see what they do. So Melter requires the lenses. Lancers requires the lenses. The Dazzler. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy only does it in horizontal or something, so let's craft a few more of those and then a whole bunch of those. Use up all of those lenses. How many of the exceptional lenses do we still have? Can't see any. Ah, 86. Alright, 86 is a good amount. You are probably out of stuff, aren't you? What do you need? Chromium again? I feel like we just put 100 chromium, 200 chromium there. I feel like we will be fine. Chromium is not something that I'm worried about anymore. And once I get these another 4 blast furnaces going, it is definitely not something that I'll be worried about. So you got your fancy pants lenses now, so you're now doing 3200 per second. So this guy's not going to run out. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the other transport thing over here. 9 transport belts down, and then it's going in the right direction. Okay. No, like that. And then you can go like that. Like that. Shove it in there. Goes down into there. Goes down to this thing. So this has got full power. And now you just need casting basin. Which is... Where are my pipes? Like that. Okay, smelting full power. So this guy can do 3 at a time. I'm assuming he can do 4 at a time as well, which is awesome. Look at this, man. This guy really, really wants to go somewhere. He's not going that fast in that direction, so I'm not... Yeah, that's definitely some of my bones clicking. If you can hear that click, that's my bones, okay? That is literally my bones. Okay. So what's the play now? We need another 4th one of these. Jesus freaking Christ, that was 1,000 chromium I just picked up. Holy Jesus, that was a lot. That was, that's just, whoa. We got a 4th blasting furnace, and then we get some molybdenum going through the same process. Whoa, that's gonna be so insanely good. Okay, so chromium, no longer a problem. I don't know if we even bother getting the 4th blasting furnace. That's more for completeness' sake at this point. We probably should, we've got a very, very little amount of molybdenum coming in here, so we probably should save whatever molybdenum we have for building an initial smelting setup. And we probably need a lot of it for building a generator as well, and blah, 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 so yeah. Okay, let's clear this area. I feel feel like I want to clear this area nice and big. So this is where our elevator shaft will come up. So I feel like, so it needs to be a negative 250 or negative, yeah, negative 250. Nice that we got a negative 250 going on here. So 8, 9, 250, and then 251. So you are going to be not much height. You are going to be very low height. You're going to be like a 20 or so. I know there's the expander things you can do that do like a big radius and like 3 high or something like that, but I don't really care about those things. I really don't. We want to make sure we don't do this. Yeah, so let's put it down to 20. 20 should be more than enough. 4, 3, 2. You're good? Okay. Range of 24. I feel like a range of 24 is pretty good as well. That'll give me a nice area to work with, and I'll actually clear out some of the crap over here. So, where's my hole gone? Oh, there it is. So, range of 24. Go away progression meter. I want to change this guy. Drop ore. Clear ore, drop none. Okay. So now we do power. We only need a little guy here, so 6 shoots down there. Line that up like that. And then we should be able to do something over here as well. Almost. Almost there. Damn it. Okay. It's going to be a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Alright, so how do we do this? What we're going to have to do is give you a lens, battery, 6. That shoots that, hits that, powers the thing. And it's got some power and should be good. So that'll be a very, very nice area for our smelting thing to start going off on. And yeah, clear out a lot of this as well. Clear all the way over to here by the looks of it. I don't think there's any danger in doing this. I don't think it's going to destroy anything we need to worry about. Alright, molybdenum. Give me some molybdenum. So we need about... Well, we can tear these down. Actually, can't we? We can tear these down when we do molybdenum. So we got 1, and we got that. Okay, maybe we're okay. Maybe we're fine. Because I was worried about having to build another casting basin, but we don't have to, because we got one here. And potentially we can even just leave this one here and just reuse it. Although it is close to this, and I don't know how much of a defensive perimeter we're going to need to screw around with. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully we can really just deal with this cryoplasm, because none of it, except for that one corner where I was doing stuff, none of it is getting all that close. So maybe it gets crazy when it gets to areas where things are actually happening, but anyway, 39-minute mark. Die, motherfucker. Excellent, he is dead. So, what are we going to do this episode? I would love to finish off the thing, to have the 4th blasting furnace going on here. I would absolutely love that. I don't know if it's if we can do that though. Do not know if we can do that. So that's too far off. So what we do is we have the thing here. So where's a hole here? I don't know why there's a hole there. F3, 3, and then 3. You get a lens. You get a lens, and since you are crap now, You need better lenses. Or you need more. You need more things. Sorry. So there we go. So that'll, all three of those will hit that. And then this guy will build it like that. So we got one more pipe here. And we should be able to make this completely straight. I don't think this will need to bend at all. We should just... Oh! No, it will need to bend, sorry, because we got lasers like this, so it'll need to bend like that. Excellent. And maybe another straight one. So we'll go there, and now we just need a chest. Chest. Transport pipe might be an issue here. I think we're getting pretty low on transport pipe. Yep. It's all good. It's all good. So we're gonna have to go up here, aren't we? Up another level. Up all the way. Look at how much power is being sent over. That's absolutely phenomenal. No, not like that. Like this. Then we destroy that one. And then you go like this. And you go all the way over. And we need some more thingamybobs. Thingamybobs is what we need. You got any more? 17. I feel like that might actually be enough. So we go get some more transport pipes, and then we can go build the actual thing. I think we've got enough to build the actual thing. Come on, don't lag out of me, don't lag out of me. There we go. I knew you wouldn't lag out of me. Excellent. We had just enough molybdenum and transport pipes. We might have hardened machine blocks. Are you finished yet? Requirements 100 blocks. I feel like something went terribly wrong here. You needed 256. I gave you... Oh, I only gave you half of them. Whoops. Okay, there's the other half. I hate it when there's a 200 slot thing and you put a ton of stuff in there. Crystal clock, hardened machine blocks. And you put a bunch of stuff in there and it just doesn't do what you expect it to do. It just doesn't do what you expect it to do. So anyway, that research is going to be finished, and then God knows what we need for the last 2 bits of research. For the tier 3 drill, don't know what we need for that, but it's probably like all 3 of the bits, like the chlorine and the magma and all of that stuff put together. In fact, I think I may have looked at it on the wiki once, and that's exactly what it was. So So now F1 0. Okay. So that's the last set of pipes going out. We've got pipes coming from all 4 directions here. This one's backed up a bit. Why are you backed up a bit? I do not know, but these should not be empty. Oh no, that's fine. So I took some out and then it sorted itself out. So we've got power, we've got pipes. So now we do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, structure complete. These guys shooting in, so it's getting a ton of power. Sort of getting a ton of power. Should be enough. Should be enough. I mean, this guy is producing over 10,000 power per second, and the only other thing it's shooting at is there, which is full. So, yeah, if we should have enough to keep all 4 of these at full. Oh, this is full. It is full. Okay, sweet. 3 free slots. Used 7 free. Okay, something is terribly wrong here. Something is terribly wrong. Is it the lift doesn't have any more? Oh my god, seriously? The lift is the problem? Wow, okay. I was not expecting the lift to be a problem that quickly. I was expecting this smelting system to be slow as, but I guess when you use 8 of something, then yeah, you do go through it quite quickly. Alright, so we need to upgrade this lift really quickly. I feel like that's going to be dead easy to do. The biggest bit is the Mark V inductors, and we got those on tap now, so yes, should be fine. And we could possibly even go to the 3rd level of lift if we really wanted to, but I feel like that's unnecessary. To go for the bulk cargo lift is completely unnecessary and requires a shitload of resin. So, basic minecart. We need a basic minecart. 4 servo motors. I feel like we can probably handle 4 servo motors.
Crafting.
4 basic minecart. Out of inventory space. I am so annoyed that it doesn't take the prestige ones out. There needs to be some way you can take the prestige ones out. Because otherwise they're just in your inventory forever. And it's just like, well, you can't do anything with them.
Crafting.
So we need 1 Mark V forced induction. Ouch. So what we do is we and then we where did they go? Where did they go? I can't see them in here anymore. Here we go, 10. So this guy will be building one. Oh, it's already building one. Whoops. So there we go. That was close. We might have actually ended up with building 2 accidentally instead of just 1. And then we would have 1 left over and we would never be able to get rid of it.
Crafting.
Okay. Bulk cargo lift for Zechromium. Lab is finished. We'll have a look at that when we get back up, when we fix the lift. For now... And hopefully, the lift doesn't have any problems getting 2,000 of stuff, because that's another thing we could potentially be worrying about is actually this not being able to provide enough. Let's go down there and have a look. Are we going to see it before we hit? Negative 600. I feel like the answer is no, we're not going to see it before we hit. Whoa, I just spawned inside that thing, didn't I? Okay, not good. Not good, alright. I'm just going to assume that drill is fine, because the idea of setting up 2 drills seems a bit silly. So let's collect research. Magma bore. Perfect vein extraction, 8 lights in the dark. What does 8 lights in the dark give us? I think this is... We feel that these final sets of machines will be suitable for defeating the cryoplasm. Sweet. Cryo Inferno magma storage. Okay. So this, I think you get, like, you pump magma up from the magma caverns, like, right down the bottom. And then you get, like, a magma flamethrower or something, and you feed pipes around, and it's all sorts of crazy. Here we go. Alright, so that's 512, 512, 512 for perfect vein. And then that gives you 100% trencher drill Mark IIIs, which is what we would like to get. Because I don't know how big this this thing is going to be. Did that unlock anything? Magma bore component. Then pours magma through it. See that? 33 by 33 by 3. That's how big the magma thing. 3,267. What do these guys need? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know anymore. You know what? It's gonna make me cry. Whatever it needs is gonna make me cry. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna find the damn thing. Freeze-on injector. We never really looked at that, did we? That'll make the laser shoot a lot faster, but I don't think it makes it shoot a lot, I don't know. I just want to see the freaking... We researched it. Geothermal, power, casting. Is it in here? Yes, magma bore components. 33 by 33. So this is, we need 33 of these total, and they need 99 Hairymuppet machine blocks. So 33 times 99 is, yes, 3,267 of those Hairymuppet machine blocks, which means 1,600 of each of the bars, which ain't a small amount. I'm telling you, it ain't a small amount. But anyway, we're at the 51-minute mark, so we definitely have to finish it off here, but I feel very, very happy that we've got crystal chromium smelting setup 100% complete, and the next few episodes are going to be accomplishing the same thing for mag, whatever the hell it's called. See, another 500, just whatever. This is just amazing, this setup, absolutely amazing. So we have a look at this lift. It's loading, so it's not getting enough to fully load it every time. It's not able to produce 2,000 in the period where the lift goes up, empties itself, and then goes down. Which is fine. You know what? It's fine. I don't think we're going to be throwing thousands of that stuff all over the place. And we would throw a decent amount. Actually, let's go down and check out. I know I'm over time or under time or whatever, but I really, really want to go and check out the chromium mining operation just to make sure there's no bugs and no tweaks and no things going wrong that we could fix, and, you know, just to make sure. Just to make sure. And we can get some nice resin while we're down here. 1,000. Really need to make that chest bigger. That would be nice. Oh, look at that pipe go down. We are seeing some pipes going down right here. Yeah, it really makes you worried that they could go through something important. So yeah. So you got the maximum drill rate going on there. Maybe when this guy gets good, or when we get a Mark III one, we can build another one right here. Look at that 9 thing. We'll go straight over. They can dump into the same chests. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, because this is running at maximum. The pipes are the problem, actually. The pipes are the problem, because these guys are, if we have a look here, that's got ore stored 200. It's got still 200 in there, and now it's 1,000. So this drill is totally the shit. Like, this guy is absolutely 100% awesome. Absolutely awesome. We don't need a second drill. This drill is enough. But it's these pipes. We're going to have to double dip on the pipes, I'm afraid. Which we'll do next episode. So that's next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I will catch you guys later.